At exactly 15 minutes past 11, NASA principals led by Raila Odinga arrived in Athi River for the NASA summit, days after Odinga left his core principals in limbo for holding talks with President Kenyatta in their absence. The meeting, described as tense and meant to break the ice in what core principal Musalia Mudavadi has described as a deal between two individuals, had all the markings of a tension-packed meeting, with Ford Kenya party leader Moses Wetangula hesitating to shake Odinga's hand at some point. Odinga is said to have been uncomfortable with the presence of some leaders and key allies of his core principals that he suggested they leave, leaving the principals with the co-chairs of the NASA Management Committee who had been invited. Among those allowed in the summit meeting were co-chairs Johnston Muthama and James Orengo, Sakwa Bunyasi and Dr. Eseli Simiyu. A short break allowed their other advisors and allies to attend the meeting for a while, where the matter of the Unity Pact was described as weighty by Mudavadi, speaking on behalf of the summit.
Following these frank and candid discussions, members of the summit will now proceed to brief the organs of the constituent political parties to bring them up to speed. You must always remember, NASA is a coalition of political parties, and their structures must be taken into account.
The meeting, said to have gone into depth on the issue of the pact, further resolved that no principal will undertake coalition matters without consulting fellow principals, which Kalonzo, Mudavadi and Wetangula appeared slighted with.
The summit was briefed extensively by His Excellency Raila Odinga on the details of the meeting that took place between him and His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta on Friday, 15th March 2018. The summit registers its appreciation on the opening of the doors for constructive dialogue as initiated by the two leaders.
On the framework of the agreement being executed by the President and Odinga's nominated advisors, the principals were of the view the framework should be constitutionalized to shield it from collapse in case of disagreements. Monday's meeting can only be described as silent, as one of the principals' ally put it. No breakthrough yet, as the principals now report to their constituent parties in what will be a make-or-break moment. Apul Kamau, K24 Evening Edition in Athi River.